In Tower Defense Simulator Frontline, you start off by picking modes, which there aren't a lot because this game is new. Then you get to pick which map you want to play in, which again, not too many. Very easy to do. Now we can continue the second part. Currently, this game only has 7 towers in total, but Gladiator is an exclusive tower that only higher ranks can get. But hey, enjoy the remaining available towers. Whenever you click a tower or upgrade a tower, you can see that their statistics changes. Starting from speed, damage, fire rate, and hidden detection. Keep in mind that different towers have different statistics each upgrade, and you can check their Trello, which I will be linking in the description because I'm too lazy to check all of them. Speaking of towers, there are 6 current available towers in the game, which they are Scout, Soldier, Sniper, Minigunner, Rocketeer, and Shotgunner. Now that I've wrapped up this part, let's move on to the next part. Now this is where the real fun part begins. All you need to do is defend Commander until last wave, but remember, each wave has a timer which you can see on the left middle of your screen. Once the timer run out, all enemies will go for Commander, which they can kill him, so you have to kill the closest or fastest zombie first. Now you might be asking, what is the best way to literally not lose?
Well, the secret formula to not lose in any game is to just lure the enemies away from Commander. So when the timer runs out, the zombie has a long way to kill Commander, which gives you a lot of time to kill it before it reaches Commander.
Now that you know the basics of the game and the strat on how to beat it, it's time to check the gameplay of every tower in the game, except Gladiator. Let's pick the easiest one, Scout. Scout is a bad early game tower, low damage, high speed. It is recommended to use Scout as a distraction class, so you can lure it away from Commander as far as you can, and somehow he doesn't equip the dual Beritus at level 4, which I got confused. Moving on, Soldier is a great early game tower, medium damage, medium speed, good for early game to mid game. I recommend to not use this against strong enemies if you are doing a solo. Sniper is somewhat questionable, 5 damage and 5 fire rate also can be bad if you can't aim for heads. Yeah, if you're good at using Sniper in mobile, I'm honestly surprised. Shotgunner used to be the only good early game tower, since Soldier didn't exist, but it's still good for early game, though I do not recommend using it for late waves. Rocketeer is the go-to early to late game tower that usually everyone will keep spamming the buy Rocketeer button once wave 1 started. Anyways, very good for crowd control, and good if you can land a direct hit on a single strong zombie. Minigunner is another go-to mid to late game tower due to its fast fire and good damage, speed, although his level 0 until 2 shoots very slow, so Rocketeer level 0 can outdamage Minigunner's early level. Now that's done, we can move on to the next part. Enemies are the main thing that make you lose, and towers are the main thing that counters you to not lose. There are plenty of unique enemies, starting from normal to molten boss. In this game, enemies that don't have ability in Tower Defense Simulator has an ability in this FPS version. Like Slow Boss, that can stun, which turns you to a human spaghetti and deals 25 damage. Or Speedy Boss, that annoying piece of shit keeps running at you, zaps you, and immediately runs away like a drive-by. Other enemies that already abilities from the main game can be annoying too, like Necromancer. They spawn zombies which you can easily counter with level 4 Rocketeer, but on the other hand, Mystery Summoner can spawn a bunch of mysteries which, if you have bad RNG, you can easily die. Also counterable by using Rocketeer to only reveal the mysteries. I do not want to explain more, since you can easily check it out on their Trello, link in the description. So let's move on to the final part. 4 tips. I have a lot to explain. In Candy Valley, those lollipops you can jump on top of it by rocket jumping. Just press left click and space bar at the same time. For mobile users, just tap fire button and jump at the same time. If you maximum your rocketeer and worrying about being unable to go up there again, don't fret. Just walk up to this hill, do some parkour to get on that blue lollipop, and if you've done it correctly you should be able to get up there. There are no ticks in autumn falling. Ever since I posted this message on their Discord they patched it, so that you can no longer bring the howitzer on top of the roof. Now it just looks dumb that there are boxes near the roof, but you can't jump on top of it. It was my fault for sending a joke about nobody can stop me from bringing a howitzer on top of the roof. But I have been stopped.